Hey, Cade, I just had a question. Your dad's been around the block in the NFL. He's been through slumps. He's been through rough games. I'm just kind of curious what kind of advice he gave you and has given you in the past when things have not gone according to plan.
Yeah, just keep your head up and keep working. Just keep working because that's all I know how to do. So when bad things happen, when I don't play as well as I want to, which I haven't, when plays don't go your way, you just got to keep working because it's all you can do. So I've just been taking that approach and put it towards practice, put it towards meetings, weightlift anything I can. Just keep working, and I'm confident that I'll reap what I sow.
Just a follow up. Are you trying to grow out a beard now? Is the mustache era over?
Yeah, I think the mustache era is over. I was gonna shave before the season, and y'all made me keep it for a couple more weeks, but I figured it was over. But now everyone's doing mustaches for Iowa, so I guess I shaved it just a week early. But yeah, who knows?
Cool. Thanks, man.
Andrew Ward.
Hey, Kate, just what about this game against Iowa? You guys have lost 5 straight against them now. You've only been a part of a few of them, but just especially the last 2 seasons, the rivalry itself seems to have really intensified.
Yeah, no, there's been a couple of close games. Last two I've played in, I think came down to a field goal. So we're right there. We're confident. We obviously didn't show out as well as we wanted to last week, and that starts at practice. So starting yesterday and today, we practiced much harder. There's been a new kind of intensity and detail towards the practice and the plays, and I think that we'll have a different result this weekend. But I think it's going to start with the juice we bring. And so far in practice, we've done well, bringing our own energy and our own juice. We're going to have to bring it again Saturday, or Friday, I guess, yeah.
Okay, Parker Gabriel.
Hey, Cade, when you went back and watched the film of Illinois, or maybe you noticed it on Saturday, did you sense that some of your young guys or new guys had put themselves in position to make plays or got open? I guess where would you assess sort of where the group is on that front overall?
In terms of the wide receivers, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think we did a good job. We didn't do good enough. I don't think we got open enough. But I think that throughout the game plan, our young guys did well learning it. I think that's the biggest key for a lot of them because they have the athletic ability and talent to succeed. So I think all our young guys knew the plays, and for the most part, we did what we're supposed to do. There's just some effort things we have to fix, I think, is the biggest key that I saw in the game. From young guys all the way up to me, I think there's some effort plays we can fix that we've been detailing in practice, just finishing the blocks, making sure your guy doesn't make the play at the end of the day. And that's the approach we've had going forward. But out of the whole last game, we ran the right routes. We got some separation when we needed to. I think the biggest thing was that we're preaching is effort.
Kevin Suits.
Hey, Kate, I think you just answered kind of the question that I had, but I want to just ask you, what do you think is holding the offense back? I assume right now the numbers that you guys are putting up offensively probably are not at the clip that you wish they are at.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing right now is I think it's turnovers. I think we're too loose with the football. We stress it in practice, and we stress it right before the game too. I think we just have too many turnovers and too many self-inflicted negatives is what we call sins. So I think we got to start beating ourselves and giving the defense short fields and giving the other offenses the opportunity to score. And I think if we fix those and just play our game and play the way we're supposed to play and quit those sins, I think it will all turn around for us. So we're stressing that again in practice, just going back to the fundamentals and the details moving forward.
Brian Christopherson.
Hey, Kate, I know you said Adrian came over after that Northwestern game and actually talked to you. And then the viral video of him giving the locker room speech to the team before the Penn State game. Just how have you seen him, I guess, stay engaged, in a tough moment for him personally if he's called on again?
Yeah, I mean, he knows his job is to help this team win. And he's going to do it any way he can, whether it's giving a good look in practice, whether it's motivating the guys, whether it's a pregame speech or giving us energy on the sidelines. He'll do it all. And he knows that the roles change right now and it might change moving forward, and who knows what's going to happen moving forward in the future. But at the end of the day, all of our jobs are to help us win football games. And he knows that. And I think that he's had a very mature approach going forward, and knowing that he's going to do his job and he's going to do everything he can to help our team in whatever position he's put in. So it's been great for him to see. He's really stepping up as a leader in all the roles he's been in. He's just a great dude all around.
Sean Callahan?
Hey, Kate, how do you guys improve just the downfield throwing aspect of this offense? Obviously, that hasn't been something you guys have had a lot of success with. Is it something the receivers got to do better? I mean, is there one element or two elements that you guys need to work on to get that downfield throwing element going more?
I'm sorry, you're a little quiet. You said that what do we have to work on wide receiver wise to what?
Your downfield throwing element of the offense. It just has, you guys haven't had a lot of real deep shots down the field. What do you guys need to do to kind of get that going?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is building that trust in practice. I think that last week in practice, we didn't do a good enough job running routes full speed and getting our depth and building that trust with the quarterback in practice. And if you don't build the trust, then there's no way you're going to have it during the game. So I think that in practice now, we're doing better of getting to our depth and getting there with speed so the quarterback can trust us and the line can still protect for that long. Because it all starts with us. If we don't get there on time, the quarterback's got to hold it for too long, line's got to protect for way too long. It doesn't really work. So I think that we just got to still work on the details and still work on getting our depth, still working on full speed, and just building that trust with the quarterback. And they got to trust us that when the ball's in the air, we're going to get it, and we're continuing to work on that.
Steve Sipple?
Hi, Cade. Luke's still, I mean, he's really pretty young at that position, still young as a player. What was his demeanor like as the game unfolded and things weren't going particularly well for you guys? Did you notice anything in particular about him?
Yeah, I think that's what's great about Luke is that he's always go, go, go. And he always has full energy, and he always is super confident in himself, which is great. So yeah, the game wasn't going our way, and I went over and talked to him, and I was like, "Hey, you good?" And I knew he was good. He was fine. He's ready to go. I told him that, "Hey, we don't pay you to aim. We pay to throw." You know what I mean? So he was getting more relaxed and getting in the groove of the game, and I think as the game went on, he got better with it. I just think that moving forward, as I said, the trust in the practice, we have to build that more so that when we get in the game, we don't frazzle anybody. And I think he's done a really good job of stepping into the role and staying confident and collected and doing his job. And I think that's what's great about Luke is that he has a mentality that I'll always be ready, and he is always ready. So I love the guy, and he's been doing a great job for us so far.